Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Thea in for first. Hey there, Aika and Jay and Drifty. Hey, thanks, partner. Thea with a 32-month resub. Thanks so much. I hope everyone's had a decent week. Oh my gosh. I haven't stitched since Saturday. And right now, my stand and I are fighting. I was actually going to use my old stand today. I had it all set up, my big one, floor stand. And the stand is winning. It was super wobbly. Like, my usual tricks to keep it not wobbly were not working, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this today. So we're back to table stand, but I had taken it off my desk, so it's in a slightly different spot than it usually is. Generally try for it once a week. Good week, nice. Stitched one day and a bit last night. Mostly playing Moria and Minecraft. My son, as much as I love him, brought a head cold home from work and gave it to his brother and I. Oh no, not another sickness when you just got over allergies, maybe, as much as you can. Whatever your weird sickness was last week or the week before. Legs and I played Tarkov every day this week. So that's what I've been doing. Oh, we didn't play. I don't think we played Monday. Monday I made snickerdoodles. They ran out yesterday and I was very sad because I didn't feel like making anything else. So we had no sweet treats in the house today, which was rough for me personally. But yeah, we played Tarkov Tuesday, Wednesday, and last night, but we also played Valheim last night for the first time in, well, I hadn't played in 3 years. He hadn't played in 4, but his gaming friend group has been wanting to play, so we got on and messed around for an hour. Stitching, color 27 out of 35, nice. After getting claws done, I fell asleep again. Bad Roomy decided to try being a singer again, was serenading for hours, resulting in me waking up with that ache. Gotcha. Made any more bread? No, not this week. I wasn't up for it. I just bought bread. It's been a bad brain week for me. It started Sunday with, I know it was just like an extra stream anyway, but I don't know. It like really threw me off, the change of plans. And I didn't, it's probably just because my brain was already like being dumb. And I just hadn't realized it yet, but yeah. So I've been kind of funky all week. Streakers. What didn't show on the screen? The cover your eyes. Pattern Keeper's lying again today. I haven't stitched anything. It's just 75 ahead. So I think it's not coming up in the chat box on the scene for some reason. I don't know why that is. Because Drifties didn't either. It's kind of weird. So yeah, we're a week behind for progress for December, which is not, you know, where I had hoped to be right now. But whatever. It is what it is. Just remembered you have next week off. Nice. Is your knee feeling any better? 6, so brain not braining. That's fine. My brain has been off all week. I am taking the 17th through the 19th off of work. I had 4 days left of time that I could use, and my supervisor was like, he gave us the list of PTO hours used for the rest of the month and told us to fit in ours wherever there was a certain number threshold not met. So I decided to take 3 days off in a couple weeks. I was gonna carry them all over, but then I was like, you know what? Nah, let's just take the time off. It'll be better. Because I already get an extra week off next year from what I have had the last 3 years, so. My hand is really close to the camera, so I expect a bunch of punches. Also, the fabric is loosened and I don't like it. It's getting to be kind of difficult for me to keep the tension on the fabric. Because the, like... Hey, Daddy girl! Don't drink my water. That's my water. Thank you. She's been a little bit mad at me the last couple days because I did nail trims. That's not where this goes. What am I doing? Stitched in 6 days, it shows. Nail trims a couple days ago, and she's got like a little callus or something on one of the pads on her paws, and I was trying to figure out if it was a broken off piece of nail that I could remove. She doesn't want me to touch it, so she's been avoiding me since. Hey Kai, how's it going? I did grab her though today and try to look at it again. I can't tell if it's just callus or if it's a nail. Her nail didn't look broken, so I don't know. Stitched 964 on the map on Monday, then 147 on the owls last night. Good job. You know, that is not where I told myself to start, but ugh. Whatever. I was planning to stitch along, but lost my needle. Have you, like, taken your needle minder around where you were last stitching? See if you can pick it up with a magnet, or shaking out your sheets or blankets or whatever you were stitching on. This is not... What am I doing? I don't even know how to stitch anymore, I guess. Ew. Stitching over 2. Putting stitches in the wrong spot. Fell down between the cushions, so it's inside of the couch. Oh no. Can you not take the cushions off on that couch? And it's bad cast not knowing how to cross stitch. Yeah, it's not gonna be a solid stitching night if we keep going like this. Holy. And then Legs gave himself like mild food poisoning today. It's been a week. I'm pretty over it. What did he eat? Some bacon that probably went off yesterday. Hey there, Moth. How's it going? Also, my body has just been in so much pain for the last week. It's been really bad. So that's part of the reason why I haven't felt like stitching this week. I had to stop walking in my boots because it felt like my foot was broken. Like I felt like I had shin splints in the middle of my foot. It hurt so bad. So far, this month is looking like a typical winter here, which is almost weird at this point because it's been so atypical for the last 5 years. I don't even know how to respond anymore. But we got like a foot of snow over Thanksgiving weekend, and then it's just been super chilly, like not even reaching 30. It was down to 9 degrees last night, and in the negatives with wind chill. And we're not supposed to see 30 again for the next 2 weeks at least, so I don't like it. Finally got your toenail removed this afternoon. Foot pain is no joke. Ooh, yikes. Heavily medicating yourself for tooth pain the past week. Oh. Your dentist appointment's coming up soon, isn't it? Finally? Oh, did Bear get up there too? So sneaky. 12th finally? Oh, good. Hopefully they can fix it. 1, 2, 3. Last day off work. Oh. The first time I got fillings in one side of my mouth, they like overfilled them and I couldn't chew on that side because A, it felt wrong, and my autism didn't like it. But B, also because it just freaking hurt. I had to go back in and have them shave it down. It was ridiculous. I didn't go back to that dentist after that. I currently don't have a dentist at all, which sucks. Yeah, needs dinner. Okay. My hand is so in the way today. Everything feels wrong about my setup. Just gotta roll with it. Take a little time to fix it. It'll be fine. I just gotta get over it. It's fine. Apparently, Netflix won the bid to buy Warner Brothers, and with it comes HBO Max. That's wild to me. Netflix has a new backlash. They removed the casting option. What does that mean? Pirate. Fair. And valid. Can't cast to a TV. Oh. I see. Guess they assume that's how people are getting around sharing passwords somehow. I don't know. It's so dumb. Just rate my TV. I was like, yeah, I've never casted anything either. I've never really had a phone with an option to. Still use your ad block? Yeah, that's the way to do it. Ow. Stabby rib pain. Can we not? Ow. So greedy. Every company is so greedy. And of course, Eurovision made the bad decision, expected but bad decision, so the 4 confirmed countries have dropped out for next year, including Spain, which is kind of interesting. Wonder how that'll work without having one of the big 5. They are bringing the juries back for semifinals. That's interesting too. It took me like almost half an hour to get this one strand in. Ooh. Yeah, it's not looking good for tonight. There's a lot of confetti to get through. Like the Melody Festival and jury picks the winner, not viewers. The changes, well, I'm not sure like if they're implementing the changes. I saw proposed changes and I haven't looked into if they have finalized them yet, but jury's back for semifinals, reduced max per person vote from like 20 to 10, I think. They're still gonna have the public vote as well for semi-finals. It's just they're also bringing the juries back too. I don't know. I don't like jury votes at all. Welcome on in, Raiders. How's everybody doing? Hope your weeks went well. For those who don't know me, hi, I'm Cass, Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. We are slowly getting back into the swing of stitching after taking the week off. How y'all doing? How was garden stitching days? The firefighters singing in one of our qualifiers. I saw that the winner from the American Song Contest is going to be competing in somebody's. I don't remember who. Which I had honestly forgotten all about. Oh, I didn't even cut that off. Malmo, I think. So like 3,000 stitches to 2%, no big deal. Heck yeah, easy. You got this. It's looking really good though. From, of course, the limited aspects there are in the area, but stitches to be stitching. The stitching. Hey Noah, how's it going? Excited about Medina and Smash into Pieces.
You do need another drink.
Dace Raid was fine, but no, it just made me jump. Again. The hobbits, the hobbits. Oh gosh. Hair everywhere. There's only one stitch here. It's taken me 4 minutes to put it in, but it's fine. Why are there 4 colors in this 4-stitch square? Yes, let's go from 317 to 318 right next to it. That's necessary. Better look like something. New season of Percy Jackson drops next week, so I'm a little excited. Nice. Another victim of consent. Yeah. It's just, well, there is some around here. And then here is the Witch King's weapon, the rest of it. So it's like a big old flail, whatever. I don't need this big of a strand. It's one stitch. Oh, there's one down there too? I don't care about that one right now. That one can wait. So, like, some of this area out here is okay because it's just background. But there are sections that are definitely like, change the color. Again. Overall, this area is generally not the worst confetti area at the moment. I'm just babbling. Be tired. Away. Two bees. Or not two bees. No, but it is. It is two bees. That's two peas. Ah, jeez Louise. Next. 4, 6. I think it's getting to be time where I'm gonna chop my hair off. I know I said I was curious about how much longer it would grow, but now it's been kind of driving me bonkers. I at least need to trim it some because the ends are pretty freaking dead. Or at least not in very good shape. I don't know why I get the urge to cut my hair off in winter. Makes no sense. Be the time that I keep it and chop it in summer, but when do I ever do anything that makes sense? You said it, not me? Wow. what? This tiny little bit of armor better look freaking good for 4 colors and 4 stitches. A big chop calves with Bob. I used to like my hair up to here. So my hair. Got some pictures somewhere. Probably on the gram. The old freaking pictures. Where all my hair evolution lives. Picture that I was thinking of was not there. Oh, like the profile picture. Right. Don't have any. There's baby casts. Something around 2003. Good golly, I used to post a lot on my Insta. Don't know. Is this shorter than that? Or is it about the same length? Did like this color and this cut. That was a good one. Very like light blue. I think that was a fade from this blue though, which was also really good. Okay, so here's the evolution. So I had fried my hair. This was the last of the length color wise. I had fried it so much so that from like here down, like all this color just washed out. So I super chopped it off, and that was a really nice red color, red pink. I liked that a lot. And then I went back to blonde, and that's the picture I was thinking of, around this length. I find the WoW pics interesting. Yeah, blue was the best one. Yeah, I mean, I was a natural blonde. Also, baby Cass. Look at those jelly sandals. This is my grandpa, who is my favorite. I have no idea where this picture was taken. I don't remember it at all. Anyway, That's enough showing my selfies off, I guess. Where are we? 8:44. Yeah, blue was definitely my favorite hair color always. But I just stopped dyeing my hair. Hey Sandy, how's it going? Unicorn hair was pretty. Yeah, the pastel version wasn't bad. When it was like full saturation, it was too much for me. I didn't end up liking like the thick blocks of color, so I had tried to lift it pretty quickly, but the pastel version wasn't too bad. But I definitely did not keep it very long. And now I've got noms. Now back to stitching. Nice. Did your hair meaning with an iron? No, just from bleach and dyeing. Wait, Blue Street and Pig. I know that was like one of my favorite blues, legitimately. And a good haircut too. Hey Isla, how's it going? Oh, I forgot one more picture I pulled to show off. I once made, the hat I kind of botched. Where did it go? Where did that save? Oh yeah, that light blue hair is on Instagram. Gone. Where is it? Where'd it go? I had attempted to make a Viking hat, and the dwarven beard, but I didn't do so well with the hat, but I made this beard and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good dwarven beard. My hair got beat up from all the colors too. Those were fun times though. Had 3 big braids in it. The one braid went across as a mustache. And 1K and 800-ish days past 2 days. Not sure what I'm at today. I haven't stitched since Saturday. Saw someone wearing a crochet bob wig hat. Nice. Next, it's got 814. Oh, there's a good bit of this color at least. Kind of a little bit of slag. Still learning how to stitch. Gave off 1920s hairstyle vibes. One pic I like of me with dyed hair, the others just show my dysphoria. I do miss dyeing my hair sometimes. I don't miss all the work though. Straight with bangs. Never dyed yours, not once. Dye mine blue black again on Sunday. Nice. Stop dyeing my hair because it always gave you a 3-day migraine. Oh, yikes. Jay is Swedish? How did I not know? Did you not? Oh. Oh, yeah. Rena's trouble remembering where most people are from in my mind. Almost all are US. To be fair, I didn't know until I got told, so. But I also don't know anything about Sweden. All the shots of different areas they showed in Eurovision this year made it look very pretty, though. Kind of forget that countries exist on Twitch. Everyone's just an internet citizen. Yeah. All I really know is that I do have a lot of European watchers. And I don't know how y'all stay up so late consistently to watch. That's a nice color, Ika. Mockingjay Stockholm would definitely be more obvious. American education, I don't know what word that was. It's freezing and day, that's why I'm so freaking pale. Doesn't roll off the tongue as nicely. Definitely not alliterative. We don't like each other. Like a Michigan and Ohio rivalry thing. Everyone has a rivalry with Ohio, to be fair. moved out already. Good. Oh, stay with Ica in good old German potato land. Give up, use the nose spray, but only on the left side, because for some reason it's the side that's bothering you. Right next to Copenhagen. Potatoes are great. Been meaning to make some more. I just haven't. I've been lazy this week. Took decongestant, got tired of not being able to breathe on the left. It was taking too long. I forgot to exclude one of our newer stream playlists from my taste profile on Spotify, so my Spotify Wrapped got a little bit wonky this year. Nothing wrong with potato. Lots of places could be potato famous. States is. Oh, my dad grew potatoes. Just didn't think Germany and potatoes. Even though potatoes not European veggie, there was once a law implemented to grow potatoes on German soil to feed the peeps. The potatoes were all over here for many years. Were called potatoes by the other Europeans. Alright, Ica, have a good shift. Now I want potato soup. Being brought out here to make boobs. Still thinking about those mashed potatoes I made on Thanksgiving. They were so good. Just like the French are frog leg eaters. Bear Creek in the cabinet. I'm guessing that's a potato liquor. Apparently joins while being ill and lays down to watch and enjoy the stitching. Aww. Thanks for hanging out, Dragon. Hope you feel better. Live in an igloo and drink maple syrup. I think we used to be known for trees. Besides the Great Lakes. I guess we grow a lot of beets, though. It's a potato soup mix. Oh. Spanish just eat paella, and the Nordics live on licorice, and that stinky rotten tin fish. Yeah. Surströmming, yeah. Could go for another kebab, but I'm not going back to Germany. As long as the igloo has central heating, I'm fine with that. Not where this goes. Igloo was true, mine would melt in summer. Finally got my car cleaned off yesterday and drove so that, you know, it doesn't die on me from not being used, sitting in the cold. Sat back down on the bed, felt paws around my ankles. As I lifted it, no claws. Went to cover my legs, she goes for my hand. Can I help you? Trico reached out and swiped my leg. Left 2 nice scratches down the side of my leg yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I guess now. That was what prompted the reminder for cutting nails for the month. I was cold, so turned the heat up. Made tacos for dinner tonight. Pretty tasty. Trico's also been doing this weird thing for the last few nights at bedtime where she just like is digging at the blanket that's closest to my chin. Like she'll just paw and like she'll like purposely get her claws out and she'll like scratch at it. She's not allowed under the blankets because she refuses to not dig at the sheet for some reason. I don't know. She's a weirdo. She can't handle being under the blanket. She keeps scratching at that area though. I'm like, can you stop? Just had a small stitch count over the past week. Just uploaded the before and after pics. I have a feeling that you stitched a lot. Let's see. Looks like I was right. freehand. We got Sandy's progress for November, which was a whole lot of stitches added too. Look at that. Looking great, and finished fixing that 3371 section too. Looks very nice. Micah progress. Getting dragon in here. Then Isla's beginning. And end of the week. I don't know, it looks like you got like this whole bit and this whole bit in, which looks like a pretty decent amount of stitches to me. I guess you already had some of this stuff here. So all of this. I haven't posted your map and army progress yet. Oh, I didn't. We finished November at like 9,000 something, whatever Saturdays was, 9,370 for this project and 165 for Ghost Army. I went from 7,000 stitches in October on Ghost Army to 165. I'm so chaotic lately. Okay, that stitches in. What am I doing? When the mood hits, sometimes it's crazy. I think mostly my brain's probably just wanting a break from stitching, and I keep fighting against it. I just have a lurking fear that if I stop, then I won't pick it back up. I don't think that will happen. Happened before. Not with, well, not with stitching technically, but all the other things. Rain wants marbles. So much exhausting color changing. 8 of this color for the next 10. Ooh. New ones, 3 of the next. Feels so unproductive. Yeah. Confetti can be like that. Alright. And in November progress, 2,475 at 115,206 for the map. Those wrinkles are very convincing and kind of make me want to like try to smooth them out. Ghost Army 1539 at 14,903. Look at that cloak. It's looking pretty good. Very nice, very nice. Orange and green. That's what I have left of this 2-page spread for Jolteon now, so today's progress going to be low. No, we can all have a low progress day together, because clearly I am not focused. Also, Pattern Keeper is 75 stitches ahead today. So, we've hardly done anything in an hour. $80 stitches. PK needs an update. It's been real bad. I was like, are you kidding me? I haven't stitched in 6 days and you're gonna try to tell me I stitched 75 today already? What is your problem? I think I looked at it one other day this week and it was at like 60 stitched and I hadn't touched it, and I was thinking about touching it and then I saw that it was off and I just disregarded. I was like, no. I think maybe I just need to start closing my BlueStacks when I'm done for the night instead of leaving it open, because something about it is not caching properly. Mental stitching, that's new. It was a little bit tough trying to like get back into Valheim last night. Like, I remember a good bit of it, but not like a ton. Trying to figure out certain aspects of things. I'm like, man, this is not feeling very intuitive. We did get a little house built though. We only played for an hour because I don't know, we Tarkoved first and then switched over to Valheim. No issues with my phone and PK, but I do have problems sometimes if I switch projects or don't close it all the way. It flickers or shows no symbols, just squares. BlueStacks became me, I had issues, never wanted to save my progress, so tablet only. Huh, strange. I don't usually have too much problems with BlueStacks. This year it has been the first year with issues, and that's only the phantom stitch count. What kind of giraffe is that? Berry giraffe. A rigoriff. A rigoraph, rather. I almost bought a Lord of the Rings themed paint by number kit this week. I resisted, but it almost happened. They haven't stopped emailing me about it since, which I kind of hate. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy it. Also, I very much misunderstood that Kickstarter that I was hoping I would get the stuff from for Christmas for Kiddo. It won't start shipping until November next year. Seems bonkers to me. Pretty wild. I don't know why it's gonna take a whole year. It sucks. Well, I feel like it's probably a pretty common thing with Kickstarter projects. Like, they get the funding through people pledging for the project, and then they have to get the thing made. But it's like a graphic novel. I feel like that already should have been submitted to whoever they're publishing or printing it with. Like, why is it gonna take a whole year? I mean, there's also like patches and stickers, all the things. Nothing that should take a year to manufacture. So I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not very happy about it though. Impatient. I've never backed anything on Kickstarter before. I have a couple other things already for this year. I just kind of was wanting it to go with the other thing that I got in that was the same group. Got your youngest a new wireless headset, new desk chair for his room. I might do a new desk chair for birthday. His is pretty bad. He does have another option, but it's not. It's got a lower back to it, and he doesn't feel comfortable in it either, so. He's using like an old desk chair that my mom gave us that I used to sit in for hours back in the day, chatting away on MSN Messenger. So it's super old. It makes sense that it's not that comfortable. Planning on getting your oldest a gaming chair. Yeah, you know, the gaming chair hype, I don't know if Secret Lab chairs are, like, how they actually hold up. This knockoff one, and Legs' knockoff one, not holding up great. Like, I'd much rather just have an executive office chair. It's cute, of course. It's aesthetically pleasing, and I like the embroidered sword in it, but the leather's all chipping off, it's cracked, the cat marks all over it. The padding is wearing out. Youngest likes to spin in his, so I had to consider that. Getting my oldest has simulated leather executive chair, and the leather is already coming apart. Only 2 years ago. Now this one is 3.5 years old, I think. When we retired old chair and got this one. I still use old chair for work though. I just added a seat cushion and reupholstered it. But it's fine now, apart from the armrests are falling apart. Lasted longer than I thought. Got it with one of Siemens checks in 2021, so 4 years. Brain's refusing. How many concepts of time right now? Ugh. This month already feels like it's outside of time for sure. Like this week felt like nothing. I don't know. Which is weird because like the first full day I've worked in a couple weeks, but full week I've worked in a couple weeks. It didn't feel like it. Didn't feel like any time. Tis the liminal season. I think I might make some chocolate chip cookies for next week. I do kind of want to make more snickerdoodles though. They were pretty tasty. I need to get new cinnamon though. The cinnamon's kind of not as powerful as it could be. Lost some of its potency. Probably gonna go start that soup in an hour. Keep thinking about it. Hmm. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to finish the stitches in this column with this strand. I think since COVID, time is weird. It definitely got really wonky starting in 2020. Come on, one more stitch. Easy. Okay. Nice. Now I don't have to do another strand. Okay. I need more water. Dang. It's really hitting the spot tonight. Made a decision, it breaks your heart. What's up? First Pokemon. I goofed again, but this time it's big time. I mean, really big time. What'd you do? Nerd. Trickles. Really? Fun. Hmm. Accounting error in Hamilton. The error is about 300 stitches columnized, which spans over the top right side over about 10,000 stitches. I can't correct it. Right side there are windows and stuff that need to align. Don't want to take off thousands of stitches. Scrap the 65,000 and restart somewhere in 2026. Holy smokes. That's rough. That sucks. About this months ago already. Just put the project in a dark corner where I didn't have to think about it, but when I tried to clear my project corner, I knew that this was the only choice I have. Didn't want it to become reality, so I've officially decided to restart. Didn't have the strength yet to take the fabric off the frame. Still grieving a bit and a bit more. Hopefully you can find another use for the rest of the fabric. Really sucks, but when I have that plain white fabric in front of me, it feels like a completely new start. We like us some new starts, right? Absolutely. It'll just be more time with your nice little binder. So I imagine you'll have to replace some of the threads. It's half stitch projects. It's not the worst outcome. Those crosses I would hollow way more for sure. I was kind of thinking you could just take a seam ripper to that 300 wide column or whatever, take them out pretty easily. You'd still have to replace the thread, but I understand not wanting to do that as well. Definitely. Second counting error of the year, though. Kind of rough. A bit surprising for how you stitch. No clear columns, spread over maybe 3 boxes in variable zigzag line. Can't determine which stitches are corrected and which aren't. Oh. Gotcha. And I guess once the stitches go in, it's kind of difficult to tell, especially with blends and whatnot. Bummer though. Cut off the old castaway section, measure the fabric, and decide what new project can go on the rest of it. That's supposed to be stitched. And I forgot to cross it. Job me. My back is already, or has already been screaming at me for like the last hour. Well, I haven't really made much of an attempt to speed up. Should probably about 20,000 on the 65,000 to ensure all the wrong stitches I can't identify one by one will be removed. A frog fabric looks afterwards, 2 big holes, curvy columns rows, thread shades left behind. They start new, then keep 2/3 of the current progress. Fair enough. Wasn't ready to face reality yet. reality until beginning of the week, but now that I talked me into the decision, kind of fine with it. It's good. Making the decision is the hardest part. I had wondered why you quit working on it. I thought you just wanted to have a break. But we will look forward to the restart next year. Friendly reminder. Welcome on in, Raiders. How's everybody doing? For those that don't know me, hi, I'm Cass, Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. We are working on Return of the King. As usual, how's everybody doing? Hey there, Luke Larry. No, I didn't. Pew Pew Kitty told us to raid call. Has anyone seen my pants? And no, I didn't. How's it going? I was streaming. What were you up to today? Why did you get out? People used to be brave. Got a whole mushroom cross stitch done. Very nice. Congrats. What's gonna do? Oh, across the stitch from the first color we did tonight. And somehow just couldn't be bothered to cross that one. Cool. It's cool. It's fine. Everything's great. Gosh, it's only 7. Why am I yawning like I'm ready to go to bed? I even had caffeine today. Like a monster caffeine. Not that caffeine keeps me awake, but it's just thinking it's only 6 and timey-wimey. Wait, did I actually cross this? Oh my goodness, I did. It just didn't look. A day without caffeine. I said I had caffeine today. I had a monster today. And yesterday. Coffee the day before. Oh my gosh. Alright, never mind. False alarm on that one. What's our next color? Caffeine's a sedative for me. Depends on my mood. It's definitely not like much of a stimulant for me. More just like a baseline holder. Ugh. Natalie wakes me up with a coffee every day. Is it cold? She's the sweetest. I didn't see that coming. Oh, you are back to imperfect. Um, do think it's funny that marbles made our top 5 categories for the year, but it's probably because of the lack of category changes. Hey there, what do you have to say? 493, this is our 493rd stream of this project. That is just the counter, so that when the VODs go over to YouTube, they can stay in order. 493, yes, we've been working on this project just over 3 years.
Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
I know. How could I? Can you behave? Sitting there, right? Thank you. Been waiting for 10 minutes to use that. Now's the time. How's it going, Luca? What have you been up to? I think I've seen some projects on Insta. Oh, well, come on in. What do you have to say? Are you a crafter of any sort? Yes, you. Indeed. Did you use some software to translate the image into pixels? I didn't make this pattern. I bought this one. But I do have a program called WinStitch that does make patterns, or I can make patterns in. Need some ornaments for family members. Nice. But yeah, cross stitch is essentially just pixel art with thread, paint by number with thread. Analog pixels. Yeah. There's a strand of thread caught on my arm. Nobody was gonna tell me because nobody could see it. Dang it. Oh. It is 8:14. The problem with long sleeves, I swear, I hate stitching in long sleeves. But I'm so cold. I have to. Goodness, I do believe this is gonna be our first stream in quite some time with no 310. Jay's about to rage quit.
Those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Waste all your points on that. It's okay. Hey, after 2 hours, we're finally gonna finish this first square. Woo! Fine, I won't spoil it. I count army since before stream started. I'm at 88. Trying to bait me with the 2 hours comment. Make an exception. Give me 310. You don't need it. You can live without it. It's okay. Okay, I'll try. It does kick in this column, but it's all the way down here. And I don't think we're making it through all this tonight. Can I cross that? Yeah. If I hadn't taken 6 days off of stitching, we probably could have gotten down there. But since I am not fully with it tonight, probably not. Ugh. Stab my neck again. Saw something cool a few days ago, by the way. What's that? Tufting? Done with a gun. Oh, like rug making. Yeah. Thankfully, that has never really appealed to me. Though TikTok tried really hard for a while. Notifications about it. No, it's just like my TikTok feed for a while, like kept showing me people who were doing that, making rugs. So many people. Latchuk for the win. Oh, Tambor embroidery still calls to me. We're upside down. Upside down, stitching on the ceiling. We're going. 18s are gonna be in Melody Festival and what? That's wild. Everybody gonna be in Melody Festival in this year? My goodness. You've named like 3 bands, and I'm like, everybody's just going there. Might as well just be its own full contest. I mean, it is, but you know what I mean. Yikes, brain. You know what the A stands for? Nope. I might have once upon a time, but I no longer know. ABBA? ABBA teens? Like they grew up listening to ABBA and were so inspired? Oh. They had to change it. Can't say that I've ever really thought about it. Started by singing covers. Gotcha. I mean, it was around the time, I mean, we had NSYNC. So I never really questioned band names too much. Just accepted them for what they were. Blink 182, like super random. You liked Blink 182? Liked a couple of those songs, but overall didn't listen to them very much outside of what they had on the radio. Didn't go out of my way to listen to them. I had funny videos. True. Laureen's not competing again, is she? No? Okay, good. Well, it's the first punch. Really bad punch of the night. Sorry about that. I feel like 2 wins is like a pretty good cutoff. Like, no more. You can't send them again. The writer's different though. Liked Boxcar Racer, Angels and Airwaves, both were Blink 182 spin-offs. Johnny Logan won twice and once as a writer. And yeah, I feel like writing, that's totally different, but like actually singing, competing twice is enough. You keep sending the same person, it looks like you're just playing favorites. No, I'm out of water. Feel the same, honestly. They've already won. Why go for it again? Let somebody else have a chance. It's more of a competitive spirit, I feel like, to just have new people every year. Spent time looking for my glasses that were on my head. Classic. At least you found them. I need water. Have a glance at some sleeping kitties. Okay, does that for me? Shit. Alright, I have returned. She kept wanting to show her butt to the camera. Kept trying to make her spin around. The only good part of winter is that the water gets really cold really quickly coming out of my sink. Can't drink our city water straight from the tap, smells like chlorine. There are definitely some days where ours smells more chlorine-y than others, and I could tell that they've been treating it, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Legs doesn't like our tap water at all. He thinks it's terrible. But I couldn't drink his tap water in Texas. That tasted like straight rust. It was bad. Doesn't sound good. There are some places in my town where like I won't get water at the restaurants because their tap water is real bad. Pretty strange, honestly. Yeah, I don't have to buy water. It's my second favorite drink. Water and bean water. Bean first, always. 1, 2. Buy it. I do buy it sometimes if I'm out on a warm day. Buy it to hydrate, but it's not a regular thing. I get Kiddo water by the gallon, but only because he goes through so much water. Let me just refill the gallons until jug goes bad. Don't like Evian? Go drink a bottle of yourself. No, I don't like Evian either. Or Dasani. Dasani's the worst. I like Core water. There's another one I can't remember. Honestly, I haven't even seen an Evian in forever. Fiji is decent. That Voss water is pretty expensive in the glass bottle. I don't like that stuff. My kiddo likes Liquid Death. I don't like Liquid Death. I felt weird drinking water out of a can. Voss is no longer in glass bottles? Probably because of the glass shortage. Or whatever. I don't know. Production costs, maybe. Don't know, don't care, don't like their water. I don't typically buy water for me much anymore at all. I feel like we can get all these, but it's so spread out. Bigger ones are still, but smaller ones are plastic now. I don't think I've ever seen a small one, honestly. Canned water sounds tinny tasting. It really wasn't. Like, it didn't taste like anything, which I guess is good. You don't for water, but it was like, I don't know. It was just weird. Felt wrong. It does taste tinny to you. It just tasted like nothing to me. I've never had the boxed water either. Am I the only one who has no clue what's in this area? Of the stitching or for water options? There's not a ton going on stitch-wise. Oh no. Okay, stitching. Alright. Get our zoom here, right? Stitching. So we are here. So we're kind of working in like this little bit here, and then all these like lighter stitches and vague star shape going on is this weapon. This is really just kind of a bleh section at the moment. Made a mistake once thinking it was a can of water, but it was coconut water. You threw it away. I don't mind coconut water. Yeah, just kind of a whole lot of nothing. What am I doing? Here we are. And this is the weapon. So this area is just background noise. Get off me, Strand. Stupid long sleeves. Oh, there's a bubble in my knuckle. Ow. Bottom of this page has top of Flareon, that's why the reds. Oh. Nailed it. Got them all. Creative pathing choices. Okay. Next. Oh, hey, we're at 411,000. Nice. Crossed over 61.5%. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we're totally there. We're only 75 stitches off, so we're there by 11 stitches. 411, 11. I've got Kiddo doing the number fill-in puzzles. Basically like crosswords, but with numbers instead of words, which has always been my favorite. I don't like crosswords very much, but I like word searches and I like number fill-ins. I've got Kiddo kind of hooked on them now, which is nice. Not Sudoku. Number fill-ins. These guys. You applied for the Wordle game show. It's coming next year. How are you making a Wordle game show when Lingo used to be a thing? Basically the same. I guess I should have given the link to this or this one, because this one shows like the inside, the actual what it looks like. Might have to buy that actually. The Spyro Bound looks really nice. Yep. You get a list of numbers from 3 to 7 digits usually. And you gotta fit them into the puzzle. I like them. I like them a lot. Just the right amount of hard, in my opinion. Yeah, they definitely like get a little bit harder when they stop giving you the first number. But it's not the worst. Shoot. But it takes kiddo a good like hour to get through one. He's still, you know, getting used to them. He hasn't really done a ton. So it's a nice little like screen-free time for him. What is going on here? Is off. Because there should not be stitches there. Be fun for him when he gets them done faster and faster. Yeah, he's definitely gonna work on his technique of like when to mark off his numbers, because today he got to the end, he kind of got confused. He was like, there's too many numbers left over. He had forgotten to mark off like an entire corner. I went through them one by one to figure out what the end was, and then I gave it back to him. He's like, but that's 4 left and I only have 1 space. And I was like, yeah, but in that 1 space you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. He was like, oh. I just don't mark those off. Is that what's happening here? Kind of looks like it. Oh, wow. I never. That was a good one. I haven't been able to talk him into trying out stitching though. Kind of bummed a little bit about it. Hi, thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest. Catch you later. Maybe in a few more years he'll get interested. Probably not, but maybe. It's okay. I'd just like him to have some kind of artistic hobby too. Good for the brain. And I used to play hours of Lingo on Game Show Channel website. It's my favorite. I was pretty good at it. Probably not as good at it now. It was better when I was younger then. I like words. Scrabble is my jam. I've never been great at Scrabble. So I also haven't really had a ton of opportunities to play it ever. Just a few times here and there. Mostly played like card games or dominoes, Trionimos. Online, I'd play in Yahoo Games. We play pool a lot. On a Game Show Channel. Play Lingo. That other site, I play like Word Womp. And that balloon game. Word Womp is still around too. Pips is fun. It's a new New York Times game alongside Wordle. Good at 4 in a row. The only daily games that I play are Framed and Movie Idol. Or Moviedle, I guess. I always call it Idol, but it's just Moviedle. But I don't ever go to the NYT. Definitely recommend Pips placing dominoes to add up to certain requirements. Mally's undefeated in Connect 4. You beat me once. We don't have Connect 4, but we have like blocks, tic-tac-toe kind of game. So it's got like 3D blocks that have X's and O's on them, and you like stack them and have to block each other from getting your tic-tac-toe kind of deal. Switch to some Stranger Things while I eat my soup. Okay, enjoy. Catch you later. think episode 7 of Welcome to Derry is gonna be a sad one. Why? Because I think it's gonna be the black spot fire, and I think, well, Richie is definitely gonna die. I don't know who else will die. Marge and Will probably make it. I'm not sure if Ronnie will make it. Season finale? No, we've got 10 episodes. Oh. So, 3 more after. Good day for Starlight Zone. We're not even on that playlist. Nah, it took a couple more months for me to get tired of that playlist. Welcome back, Aiko. Six days off. That one's scary. It's a disappointment. Sorry, Isla. Gotcha. Sometimes it comes up in chat with a delay on sound that ruins it as well. Yeah. I actually saw the bits pop up again, the alert. Caught my attention. Yeah, it's a weird one. Did you get your paint by number kits and new stitchy kits in, Isla? To stitch with some 666 stuff. Oh, that looks so orange. Didn't show up yet, not sure where it ships from, and I have no hurry. It's not that I don't have anything else to stitch. We're kind of all waiting for the parcel. True. Just a few things you can work on. Alright. This will probably be the last color for tonight. I don't know why I'm trying to start down here. I don't know. It is like a very bright red color. One you stitched before looks like lobster on screen. brain is just thinking about cookies. I have had such a cookie kick. Oh, not gonna be able to get the back side of the stitches with this strand. Oh well. Back side, whatever, this side of... I can get some of them, but not all of them. Ridiculous glowy outline. Okay. Let's mark those off. Find out what our actual total is. Made it further than I expected at the beginning of the night, so you know what? I'll take it. It's a win. Made it through like half of the... almost half of this little top part up here. Alright, 41196. No, 411196, please. 388 stitches for the night. What? 388, please put in there. Thank you. Yeah, so my one spreadsheet, I put in like the total amount of stitches, like the stitch count total, and then it automatically subtracts from the previous total and then gives me that number. So I always have like a secondary check for my actual daily because Pattern Keeper lets me down. All right, 388. Not the strongest start to the month, but it's fine. Hopefully tomorrow we'll feel a little better. We'll see, But I'm getting out of here for tonight, so thank you all so much for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Normal time for more stitching goodness. Have a good rest of your evening. Good night.